probably the wrong thing to say, but I did not do a lot of research necessarily into it, other than what I had sort of done by osmosis in being a fan of a lot of the work from that time. It was a very fertile time in American culture, television especially, and film also. So you have these wonderful examples of whether, obviously the direct parallel is The Apartment and the man in the gray flannel suit and all of these kind of iconic things. Rock Hudson and Jack Lemmon and the list goes on and on of these kind of proto male figures. But again, it wasn't mostly. It gets back to what I was saying about how much television that I watched when I was a little kid, because part of watching TV was watching commercials, and I had and still do have a very kind of encyclopedic recall of ad campaigns and commercials, and knowing very much about how those work. Everyone says advertising doesn't work on me, and everyone is wrong. Advertising works on everybody. That's why it's what it's designed to do. The best ads make you think that it's not working. The worst ads are the ones where you can see it working. So that was kind of, I don't know. I had a lot of knowledge, a forethought, I guess, and kind of an awareness of that duality. That kind of creativity, but also commerce of the world of advertising. And the book on advertising shows and why there aren't shows about advertising on television is because it's not high stakes enough, right? There's not enough drama to keep people coming back. No one's going to die. No one's going to, go to jail. No one's going to get murdered. It's not the ramped up stakes. But for the majority of people in the world, most people in the world aren't murderers or drug dealers or kingpins or lawyers or judges or doctors. Most people are working jobs, and if you ask 100 people that work in regular jobs if there's drama during their day, they would say absolutely. It just doesn't necessarily translate into a wider audience of people that can understand it, because it's generally not treated that way. And our show was one of the first ones to kind of treat this normal world. Obviously, it's heightened with the characters and their particular stories, but it was an example of an old unwritten rule of Hollywood being wrong.